Hello and welcome to the Evolve Pipedrive podcast, where we talk all things Pipedrive, sales, apps, and Pipedrive Marketplace. My name is Bruce Bignell. I'm the sales director here at Evolve, and today it's my great pleasure to be joined by Alina Dykuha, who leads and heads the digital marketing at SendPulse. Now, SendPulse is a multi-channel automation marketing platform with over 2 million clients worldwide, and it natively integrates with Pipedrive. I'm really excited to be talking with Alina today for a couple of reasons. One, Alina is a lover of no-code solutions, which is exactly the workspace that Evolve thrive in, all things sales and martech, trying to help businesses do more than they thought were possible. And two, because Alina is a real digital marketing specialist. She's trained more than 500 C-level managers and business owners and has had over 100,000 people attend her webinars and online conferences. Plus, again, SendPulse is on the Pipedrive Marketplace. Alina, welcome. Please introduce yourself and SendPulse to our audience.
Hello, thank you for introduce, and I will go ahead. My name is Alina. I am a head of digital marketing in SendPulse, and SendPulse is an automation marketing platform, and you can use chatbots in the popular messenger that your clients have. You can use email marketing services, drag and drop builder, and create your first landing page without any coding skills, CRM system inside SendPulse, and online course platform where you can create your first course without any coding skills too, and boost your EdTech product, for example. I started professionally as an email marketing in email marketing and joined SendPulse in 2015. It was the year when the company was founded, and then I switched from email marketing to CRM marketing, and right now I'm head of digital marketing and SendPulse, and I'm working every day with product and marketing. I love no-code products, so maybe it's the main reason why I love SendPulse, and it's our philosophy that we create a new product, and it can be for digital marketer who hasn't any coding skills, but can create landing pages, email templates, chatbots, online course without these skills, and then tested their hypothesis and boost if it's great and have great results in the stage of hypothesis. That's it. And you can try and build what you want without any coding skills, and it's really great opportunity for junior marketing, for example, and of course for business owners who sometimes don't have these skills.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so with the new channels that launch, right? So whether it's the education piece or the landing page that comes out, where does that come from? Is that being pushed from current customers requesting it, and then obviously you guys listen, so your support team listens, or is it coming from like a internally that the product team just always want to roll out more cool things? Like where does that innovation come from?
We started from only email marketing service
Okay,
and
so
SMS
the
service.
emails at the heart. Emails at the heart here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was base that we have and expertise where we have, and we started only from this service. And then our clients need and asked request about chatbots, about mix and combine email chatbots, and we created chatbot services. First of all, it was a service in Facebook, then in Telegram, in Instagram, Telegram, and right now we are an official partner with WhatsApp, and we created WhatsApp chatbot too. And then we had a request about landing pages and subscription forms, smart subscription forms, because people who use email marketing in general work need some interesting subscription form, test hypothesis, and something that it, and need to collect more leads from this one. And then we started to build our drag and drop editor, and right now clients can build and create new landing pages, for example. And then we grow from email marketing service to philosophy that we want to give our customer all-in-one platform where you can do more products, more channels, and then analyze results in CRM system inside SendPulse. And it's really convenient for everyone who don't want to integrate more and more products and then have some coding skill or something like it. It can be, and we have philosophy that it must be easy, it must be convenient for our customers, and clear, of course. And of course, it can be with great result, because you can test, for example, Facebook channel, WhatsApp channel, email channel, and then after you set up it and boost for your clients, for example, test your hypothesis, what is the best for you, because every business have some specify details, specify auditories, and sometimes in one business it will be great to use only email, sometimes it will be great only WhatsApp, because email in this area, for example, don't work. And it depends on what products, what niches, what activities, what business do you have, and we try to make some products that you can use, you can test, and of course get results and choose the best for your business.
So that's really a good way of saying you keep listening, and the guys just want to keep building better things to help the end user, right? So what does how has the team grown? Because I think you said you joined in 2015 as well, right? So is that kind of ballooning with customer support, but as you got more customers come on, or are you kind of leaning on your development houses getting bigger internally? Where's the growth come from with SendPulse?
We started in Ukraine, and right now our head office is in Ukraine, in Chernihiv, and then we opened new offices. It was in Ukraine, and not only. Then we opened office in Brazil, in Mexico. Right now we are opening new representatives in Nigeria, in France, and in Turkey. And every market that we interested, we are looking for a person who can build community, who can build communication with our clients in this region. And then if it's working, we create more and get more resources for teams in this market, for example. And right now we have a big office in Brazil, it's Sao Paulo, and in Mexico it's Guadalajara.
And is that sales team there, or is that a development house? What does that team look like?
For example, first of all, it is about sales team in other markets, and then marketing team. It's our experience. But in general, our development team in Ukraine only.
Yeah. So then you're sending the sales and marketing guys to the region, find partnerships, and try and grow that way.
Yep.
Yeah, nice. And there's quite a lot of I've been on the website, and there's quite a lot of language options, right? So obviously Ukrainian and Russian are two languages that you guys know from the head office. But why did you choose Brazil? Why did you choose Mexico? Why did you choose Turkey? Were there certain strengths within the team that why you went down those areas?
First of all, we started and worked so much with SEO, and then when after 1 year, we saw that we had more results, more registration from Brazil, from Mexico, from these countries, and then we focused on this, and then opened representatives, and then it grows to a big office.
Mm. So, what with this kind of growth across the globe, what would a typical SendPulse customer look like, or what are you trying to find in those areas? Are they small? Are they scaling businesses? Are they large multinationals? What's the kind of ideal customer there?
When we started, the typical client and maybe client of our dream, it is SMB, small medium businesses, and sometimes it can be a digital marketer without any coding skills. Sometimes it can be a business owner who set up everything in his or her project. But right now we have a global companies in our clients list, and it depends on what product you need. But in general, I can focus on and tell more about digital marketer. It's the main auditory that we target. Then marketer in ed tech. It can be a marketing specialist who create courses, who set up courses, webinars, and something like it. Because right now we have new products, online course platform, and of course it is a business owner who has projects and set up testing hypothesis every day. It's our clients in general. Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, there's good alignment. Obviously, you said that one of your first integrations was with Pipedrive, right? So, and obviously, a lot of our listeners to the podcast are Pipedrive customers. They're either currently are or they're considering the switch. But within that, a lot of Pipedrive customers are typically SMEs or SMBs or scale ups, right? So, how should a scale up or an SMB think about kind of your sales channel, different sales channel communication? So, um, and what's the most effective when you're starting out? Like, where should they start? Is it, let's start with email. Let's keep it simple, stupid, or should you start to get more things involved?
We got many requests from our clients about Pipedrive integration, and the main common cases it was to connect Pipedrive and SendPulse, and then when client has a Pipedrive system and use it for a sales department, for example, then after this one, they need to set up automation marketing and something campaign in email, and in this stage they need to connect SendPulse, because it's not convenient to type and sometimes to copy paste email, copy paste contacts from Pipedrive to SendPulse, and we did it.
Nice. And what sales channels would be the most effective for an SMB or scale up to use? Is it do you see SMS being really effective? Do you see landing pages and chatbots? What's the most effective sales channels that people should be thinking about?
As for me, and some cases that we have and we test with my team, we think that is the best result you can get when you use a mix of
Mm.
these channels. And for example, some auditory and some audience that you have, they can prefer email. It
Mm.
can be, for example, and depends on B2B segment. They need and use email marketing and this is convenient for them. For example, when you work with a B2C client, for example, business to consumer, they can use a chatbot, but not only. And I think that the best results you can get when you use mix of this: email,
Yeah.
SMS, chatbots. Of course, test landing. Of course, test some advertisements that you have, and then choose the best hypothesis that you need, that you see, and then test again, because we think that marketer needs to do it every day. And when we sometimes see that some hypothesis is working today, tomorrow it can be that working something new one. And yeah, it's a long process, and you can do it. And as for me, the best result you can have when you mix these channels.
Yeah, I think that comes through quite a lot. You've said it a couple of times now about the test and hypothesis and using data to kind of validate or um, uh, prove that your hypothesis wasn't quite right. So, where does that come from? Is that from SendPulse, or is that something that you've kind of brought with you to SendPulse? That kind of that line of thinking. Let's. I've got an idea here. Is it So is that you driving that kind of test hypothesis culture, or is that kind of within SendPulse itself?
We sometimes see how it works for internal for our clients, and test hypothesis with my team. And it is our philosophy: when we make a new product, we test it internal SendPulse
Mm.
team, and then we can boost and create some promo for our clients. It is important for us because sometimes we, in the stage when we create some better service, we can see that it can be better, or maybe it's not useful right now for our
Yeah.
clients, and it can be closed. It's really useful situation, and we try to use and try to test an internal team, and then uh, have a conversation about it with our clients.
Nice. So where does that lead the team next? Right. So if you're always testing and listening to customers, and so what is there like a roadmap for the business? Is there like a more regions that you'd like to go into? Is there more like features that you like, the projects features that are on the roadmap?
Mhm. Right now we focus on our new product online course platform, and
Yeah.
we see and think that makes sense to create new features in this area. And now we have many clients from EdTech. In EdTech, it can be marketing specialists who set up some online courses and something like it. And now we connected different platform to online courses, and focus on this with our development team. And it's our the main part of new features for the future. But in general, we every day set up and add some new one for our chatbots platform, and of course for email marketing, because it can be, and it must work together, of course.
Mm.
And we try to make a system where you can clear different channels, but you can do it easy and without any coding skills. And it's very important when you have not separate services, but you have only one system, and you can analyze your results and see that, for example, SMS work more better for this auditory, Facebook chatbots for this, and that's it. And it's our goal to create a system and great analytics. And of course, we focus on EdTech right now.
Perfect. Yeah, no, that's certainly exciting. Yeah, I look forward to seeing what happens in the future. So, SendPulse and Pipedrive. Before I met you, I didn't know that your internal team were using it in Brazil and Mexico. So, what do you know? So, what do you know about Pipedrive, and how easy is it for these two systems to integrate?
I know from our guys in Mexico and Brazil that our colleague set up every month new marketing campaigns for clients, and it can be after demo, it can be after call, after some touch in SMS, in sometimes onboarding mails and
Yeah,
something like it. And every month our colleagues set up it in SendPulse and work and collect every leads in Pipedrive. And our located CEO in Brazil, in Mexico, Diego, analyze it in Pipedrive, every leads, every deals that we have in this region, and then set up in email marketing service how it can be and how we can do more better with it.
so they're actually using the integration as well, but between SendPulse and Pipedrive.
Yeah, we try and test it and use it in our team too. Yeah.
And how easy is it to set up the integration between the two?
For example, our office in Mexico and Brazil use Pipedrive for leads, and they collect every leads, every email, every phone that we get from advertisement, from, for example, SendPulse panel, from support, and then set up a relevant email in SendPulse. And for example, you can get some emails, and then for these clients you can see how many mails he open, and what he do after this, he
Yeah,
use SendPulse or no, and something like it. And then you can create your new goal, create your way how you can connect with this customer.
nice. So, how could people, listeners, find out more about the integration between SendPulse and Pipedrive?
Integration between.
Between SendPulse and Pipedrive, how could they find out more about the integration?
Uh-huh. It was one of our first integration. I
Okay.
think I remember, if I remembered correctly. And you can must that you need it is both account in SendPulse in Pipedrive, and then you can connect it each other. And we have a guide on our website how it works, and it can be about 3 minutes. And every leads that you have in CRM system or automatically transfer to SendPulse, or it can be manually if you want.
Yeah, nice. So, we'll be sure. It sounds like there's a native integration, and you've got a walkthrough. So we'll have that in the description, but below, for the listeners there. Um, so thank you for that. I mean, just as we kind of come to the end here, you said that you started in 2015 at SendPulse with, as the company did, and you said there was about 10 of you at the start. Was that right?
It was
Or was there around 10 employees at the very start?
yeah.
So,
um,
how did you end up being one of the first employees? Like, how did that journey all come about?
It was interesting way, as for me too, because when I joined SendPulse in 2015, it was a really little startup with about. It was really a little startup about 10 people, and so we do everything. It's a classical startup, yeah. And then we grow. Then we added new services and grows from only email marketing and SMS service to automation CRM platform with different channels, with different drag and drop editors and something like it. And sometimes I think that my philosophy and my growth is similar with my company, because I switched from email marketing to CRM marketing, then to digital marketing, and right now I'm working with marketing and different channels and like it so much. And yeah, it's really closely for me, and yeah, it's really interesting way. And I think that right now we will open our new page, because online course platform, for example, our new product, it's unusual for us. Early you can see that we have only digital marketing services, channels, and something like it. But right now it's a tech, it's interesting activity, and we see that it's activity for the future, because right now when we have some COVID time, when we have some situation, and we see that the most part of jobs sometimes it is remote. We can get some new degree, or can get some new degree, yeah, professionally, or courses that you want. It can be online, and it's a really new age for our world, and we see that it's new page for our company too. It's really interesting.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Obviously, it's nice to be still excited. You know, this is 7 years in, right? To still be excited about the journey ahead of you. So, again, just the last couple of questions. These are short questions, but they can be long answers. It's up to you. So, SendPulse. What's the favorite use case that you've seen people use the platform?
First of all, it's email marketing. It's about email marketing when we can see that clients need to set up some email campaign, or maybe automation email campaigns. It can be onboarding mails, it can be sales mails, and of course it can be about collect new leads, new customers, new subscribers, and something like it. Then when it can be depends on your professional, and sometimes I see right now that boost our new audience, it is SMM specialist who use not only advertisement, who use chatbots too, and try to build a new communication strategy in different channels, and then analyze how it works. And of course, it can be for a business owner who wants to try to understand every channel, and then try the best for him, for example.
Again, it's that thing you've said quite a few times. You know, test, 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 and test again. What's the
Yeah.
hypothesis? Put some data behind it. Yeah, I love it. So, what would you say are some top tips for people if they were just starting on SendPulse? What tips would you give them if they're just starting? And then for someone that's wanting to get the most out of the platform, what would you say for them to do there?
When you start, for example, I would like to recommend to choose a one channel, first of all, and focus on this. because sometimes I see experience of our clients and our colleagues who need some piece of advice and something like it. When you don't focus on one and you can try this one, this one, this one, this one, then you don't analyze everything clear and don't understand the situation in general. And it would be great if you use one channel, and then if you see that it is great for you, it's yours and something like it, then you add a new one, new one, and new one. And I would like to recommend this way. And of course, if you have some questions, some if you need some help, we have support. Guys work 24/7, and you can type for email, for online chat, and something like it, or call, for example. And we have more guides about every product. And right now uh, we add new video because sometimes we see that our clients need to watch some video about product, and it's more effective and more convenient for them than they read about it in article, in guide, and something like it. And we try to do video and of course guide in text, and you can choose what you want. And of course, don't be shy. Ask some question. If you have some question, you can send it for me, for example, on LinkedIn, and I would like to help. I like it because sometimes when clients asked me, I see some new features, some new opportunities that we can create, and it can be great for our clients and great for us, because we try to grow every day and see and build and make a product that can be useful for clients.
Nice. Yeah, I think that that comes through very well once again. Just just start small, test, and go from there. So yeah, very cool. A lot of our listeners are in Pipedrive, and some of the listeners are even work at Pipedrive. So would there be any Pipedrive feature requests that you would like to see?
Um, I would like to see our new feature and how we connect with Pipedrive.
Okay.
It's for me, it's our new challenge that we want to make in the end of this year, and I would like to try and then share my experience, because I see that our guys from Mexico, Brazil, are very satisfied about work with Pipedrive. And when I had experience when we opened our startups, sometimes we have this experience when we have idea of new features, something like it. We open and separate, or sometimes we open some startups and then include it to SendPulse.
Yeah.
And right now we include our new idea and hypothesis that we have. It's about online chat. And we started separately, and I worked with this project too, and we use Pipedrive for our new deal customers and something like it. And I'm really satisfied that I see, because every day I have some demo with clients. I'm convenient. I can convenient type and convenient collect every details, every moment that we had in this call, and it's really great. And I see that you have a great product and would like to connect SendPulse and Pipedrive more closely, and it would be great.
Yeah, I'll send you some of the API documentation. I'm sure guys have got it, but yeah, and the Pipedrive team are always open to hear if you need anything else. So yeah, that's great. Is there anything else in particular you'd like to cover before we sign off?
I would like to ask some questions uh, if our audience today have. It can be on YouTube channel, it can be on LinkedIn. It's up to you. And if you have some question about SendPulse, about our request, about our roadmap. I would like to share it with you. And
Yeah.
if you will go to Web Summit, for example, it can be a Web Summit in Lisbon, or for
Oh, nice.
example, it can be a Web Summit this year in Brazil.
Yeah.
I think that it can be great because in Brazil it will be the first Web Summit conference. I would like to see you and looking for a booth. SendPulse, we will go.
Yeah, nice. Okay, yeah, it's I know quite a few people that not that it's going to web summits in Brazil. I didn't know. So if it's their first one, that's cool. I didn't know they were
Yep.
doing that. So, um, but yeah, and so that's really kind. So we'll be sure to have Alina's LinkedIn details below to ask any questions direct as well, um, and we'll have links in description as well for where you can find it on the Pipedrive Marketplace, where you can get that the SendPulse and Pipedrive walkthrough and how it integrates. The SendPulse guys have put together a nice documentation there. Um, and yeah, I mean, that's it for this week. If you've got any questions, again, please send it Alina's way or send it my way. And we might see you in Lisbon for Web Summit and maybe in Brazil. um, but thank you for listening to Evolve Pipedrive podcast, where we talk all things Pipedrive, sales, apps, and Pipedrive Marketplace. Alina, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for attention. Thank you so much for your time.